Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, the YouTube channel that is not hosted by a sociopath, a narcissist, or a grifter. Well, if you guys might remember, last week's video was a real doozy. As I said, it was like one of the most wackiest, zaniest videos I ever responded to, and I suspected it was quite possible that the person I was responding to wasn't being totally serious. This one just might take the cake. Seriously, that's how wacky and zany this is. I mean, I don't even know if this person is for reals. I mean, part of me wants to believe that she's trolling. I don't know. You guys tell me at the end, but in case you didn't see last week's video or you have a poor memory, let me just give you a couple highlights from her video.
I've been vegan for 3 years, but I eat eggs for breakfast every morning to get my protein. The key is that you buy organic, because organic means that the chickens were fed a vegan diet. And I also eat organic chicken, because chicken in itself, like, chickens are not animals, they're birds.
But I got totally duped and punked here, and I'm first to admit it. I mean, I did try to do some due diligence last week. I did try to find her TikTok, but I did it unsuccessfully. I looked up the wrong username. I looked up the person she was replying to. But anyway, here's her real account, Kaz the Az, and it says quite clearly on the top, it's a satire account, and she's doing quite well, like nearly 300,000 followers on TikTok. Even though it says satire account, I thought I'd play a few more of her videos just to be absolutely sure, and you guys let me know down below what you think. She's joking, right?
I have been unintentionally appropriating vegan culture for several years now, and I just want to get on here and formally apologize to the vegan community. I did not realize that peanuts were not vegan until someone made this comment about them having protein in them. And everybody knows vegan foods do not have protein. And I wanted to fact check, so I Googled, do peanuts have protein? And Google did say that they do. So I just want to say sorry to the vegan community and sorry to myself, because I'm kind of having an identity crisis now, because being a vegan was, you know, it's my entire personality.
Yeah, I think that's a hilarious and brilliant way to respond to the stupid myth/meme that anti-vegan boneheads have out there, that vegan foods don't contain protein. You need to eat meat to get your protein needs met. So yeah, this is one way of addressing that. Like, you know, yeah, no, it's ridiculous. So yeah, so if a peanut has protein, which Google says it does, therefore it must be meat, right? It can't be vegan.
2 days ago, I learned that pumpkin was an animal, and now I'm learning that carrots apparently are too. Pumpkins have meat, carrots have meat. Apparently pumpkins also have guts. I saw someone comment that. So I am so confused, because I thought I'd been vegan for 3 years, but apparently not. And I feel so terrible for eating these creatures that are sentient beings, you know? Like, how awful must they feel knowing that they're being grown just to be made for food?
Well, a comment like that is something you would hear me or Joey Carbstrong or any vegan activist say, that, you know, animals are being grown, sentient beings are being grown for food, for slaughter. So, I mean, this pretty much tells me she's absolutely serious about being a 3-odd-year vegan, and this is an interesting way of responding to anti-vegans. Like, we all have our own way. I use, like, you know, evidence-based information, critical thinking. She's using satire, and I think it's pretty refreshing and brilliant.
I'm just so frustrated, and I wish there was a class I could take to help me better understand the vegan diet, because I'm just trying to live a life where I don't have to hurt other living beings to stay alive. And I have to eat something, so I don't know.
That's so funny. I can fully relate. You got to eat something in order to live, right? But to anti-vegans, whatever you eat, it's going to be bad no matter what. Like, say you're into eating whole food plants, like healthy, nutritious foods. Well, people are going to say all sorts of stuff. If you're eating fruit or potatoes, they're going to say, oh, it's going to cause diabetes. If you're eating like grains and legumes and vegetables, people say, oh, all the anti-nutrients, the lectins, the oxalates, the phytates and stuff like that. So you can't win. So let's say you go out to a restaurant or somewhere and get some like kind of vegan burger or something like that, something more processed. Then they'll try to kill you for eating processed foods, like they're eating like healthy whole foods all the time, and when they go to a McDonald's they're thinking about health. I don't think so. But yeah, you can't win as a vegan. So yeah, you need this class that she's wishing existed that teach us how to be vegans and what we should eat.
And you know, I was trying to get the bowels going. You know, I had went 4 or 5 days without pooping, and I was like, the laxatives aren't working. I'm going to try changing something in my diet. and I went to the grocery store. I saw those shit take mushrooms, and I'm like, oh, this probably, like, based on what the name says, it's probably full of fiber, and it would probably get the bowels going. So I bought it, made the soup. It was delicious, and within 30 minutes I was in the bathroom. So definitely recommend trying out shit take soup or shit take mushroom.
And I too would wholeheartedly recommend you trying out some shit take or shiitake mushrooms if you're having trouble taking a crapper because of constipation due to low fiber in your diet. She's totally right here. So as you can see, I'm quite taken with her form of vegan activism here. I've never seen anyone do satire or dry comedy, whatever you want to call it. Leave your comment down below as to what you think it is in the way she has. Are there some cons to what she's doing? Absolutely. And I don't know if the cons outweigh the pros, but I think the cons are it's quite possible for people to take what she's saying literally. I mean, I almost bought what she said. I knew it was complete nonsense about how if you eat eggs and chicken, they're vegan, especially if they're organic, all that, you know, I responded to last week. I knew better. That's why I responded. But there will be people who watch anything on social media and take it quite literally and seriously. So much so they might repeat it like, yeah, I heard a vegan say, yeah, if you eat brown organic eggs, they're vegan. And if you have trouble taking a crap, take some shiitake mushrooms and peanuts aren't vegan, so on and so forth. I know for a lot of us, we can't imagine someone being so like naive and gullible and misinformed that they would believe such nonsense, but misinformation propagates and dominates the internet today. So it's quite possible and quite likely people have already seen her content and taken it seriously and believe it, and who knows, started repeating it themselves. So that's the only real downside I can think of. But other than that, I'm a new Kaz Thiaz fan. Unfortunately, I don't really use TikTok. I think I deleted the app like last year or something like that, but I know Angie's got it on her phone, so I can always follow Kaz on the web and not have like all the privacy issues that got me concerned about TikTok in the first place. Maybe it's because I'm over 50 as well. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not a TikToker. I'm just a good old-fashioned YouTuber. You know, anyway, leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts about Kaz's form of vegan activism. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you have mixed feelings? Let me know your thoughts. Be open and honest, and I'll look over them and we could talk about that. And I'm going to premiere this video right before the Friday night live stream. So stick around. Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every Friday we have a Ask a Vegan Anything live stream. So come say hi and we'll discuss anything vegan related. So hit like, share this video, and remember, you can help support our channel in numerous ways. You can become a Happy Fam, a channel member. You can stream our music, Lovespirals, on Spotify, Apple Music, and get our books and merchandise, and you can see the link down below our YouTube video here for our t-shirts and other merch. So anyway guys, see you next time. Remember, doesn't suck being vegan.